Skype. Oh god. No. Skype. There we go. Skype Y. Don't want to share screens with my other group of people. There we go.
Nice.
It is Morrowind.
It is. Dan's around. He might watch.
Yeah.
If he's not a bitch.
Which is, you know... I don't know where I'm going with that.
It's okay. As long as he's hurt.
Yeah, that's the important part. Alright. So, we're in Balmora for some reason.
Well, it's every journey has a beginning,
Well,
or a middle.
Because I ended the last session right outside of that place that we were supposed to go to.
Oh, right.
And, well, I decided that I wanted to go do some other stuff first, so I went and did that. First things first.
I'm listening.
What's up, Caius?
Caius, still shirtless as always.
Where is his shirt? It's around here somewhere. He's got it. Oh, there it is. It's neatly folded on top of his chest over there. It's on the wrong chest. Indeed. Anyway, we don't actually need to talk to him, but I went to Caldera and I stole all the alchemy equipment. So we have a master's set of alchemy equipment now. I don't really need it right just yet. My alchemy skill kind of sucks and I haven't trained it up that much. Where is it?
But it's there waiting for us when you do.
My alchemy skill is 21 right now. I did some training. So it's higher than it was before. We can actually, if we look at alchemy ingredients, we can actually see what they do now. The first thing, anyway. I want fortify speed. What else did I... I also increased my conjuration skill up to 35.
Been busy.
Because we are going to need to be able to summon ghosts to help restore our magicka. And I actually bought that spell too, Summon Ancestral Ghost. So I tried to get things prepared. I've got some random junk in my inventory as well. I bought a couple extra spell scrolls that deal a lot of damage because we might need it.
What are you anticipating?
Well, I kind of took a look at what was already in that place. The necromancer lair that we have to clear out, and it's not that difficult, but there's one thing in particular that kind of scares me a bit, so I wanted to make sure that I was entirely prepared for it.
Just gonna keep me in suspense.
Yeah.
Outlander, or go away.
Now, what do I need to do? Oh yes, I need to make use of our spells. So, the place that we were supposed to go, the necromancer lair, was kind of out in the middle of nowhere. In fact, it was like up here. Vast. And I don't really feel like walking back there, so if we just use recall...
Definitely worth the price.
Yep. And if you check the local map, I have a little mark. It's a little white X. That means that I have that spot marked. So I will teleport back there every time I use recall.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Where do you like in your own games in long term? Do you usually end up just marking one specific place, use it as your hub? Or?
There's a couple places I usually use it for. One is for my own like personal storage space, I guess. The other is generally for a specific merchant who is hard to find but very useful. So anyway, we needed to talk to this lady to fight together against these foul necromancers. And she says, "I will fight by your side." She's a woman of few words.
Well, she has no mouth.
That's true. Kind of terrifying.
Very, very Tuscan in a way.
Alright. So we enter this little tomb, or necromancer lair. It's got the tomb like set, the tile set, I guess. This ghost is not casting spells on me, so I'll just kill it. So her whole shtick is that she can summon a ghost.
Oh.
That's about it. she has a spear too, but that's about as far as her interest goes. There's like
as far as her interest ghosts.
Yes. There's like literally nothing of any interest in this whole place. Oh. Oh.
So your magic is still as effective as always.
Oh man.
Oh god.
This skeleton has got arrows that cause paralysis, which are incredibly dangerous.
Oh my god.
God.
At least you can still drink potions inexpensively.
Yeah, you can still drink potions pretty much whenever you want, which is pretty nice. I'll just, scarf some of those down. Paralysis really is one of the more dangerous things in the game, because it's just... And yeah, he just pins me here. Okay, let's try this again. See, the thing about these archers, skeleton archers will spawn with a random type of magical arrows in their inventory. And it just so happened that that one spawned with paralysis arrows, which are like the single most, probably the most dangerous ones he possibly could have.
Is that randomized per game, or is it going to be the same now?
It might not be. I don't know what exactly determines the randomness seeds, but I know sometimes like reloading a game will give you a different like random outcome. Change back to fireball so I can fireball that ghost. I think I missed. Yes, I did.
It'd be nice if there was some kind of visual confirmation other than death that your spell actually worked.
Well, with the expansion packs, you've got the enemy health bars. So if you see the health bar pop up and the health goes down, then you know that you hit him.
That is true.
Alright, I don't know what kind of arrows he has. They don't seem to be all that dangerous,
look like it's
though.
poison or paralysis.
Let's find out. Cruel spark arrows this time.
Shock.
Far less dangerous.
Shock.
But yeah, paralysis is just straight up game breaking. Especially if they have like a ranged weapon with it. Oop.
Yeah. Can you make resist paralysis potions?
You can, yes. It's basically resist magicka. And then you can resist paralysis. Huh. Dispelling arrows. A curious choice of arrow enchantment, but nevertheless. Oh, that's a wrap.
What would they dispel?
If you have like any magical effects on you, then it'll dispel those.
Oh, so not things that are from conjuration or anything?
No. Alright. There's a bone walker. Bone walkers will drop bone meal and sometimes soul gems. Usually just like a lesser or a petty soul gem from the regular old bone walkers.
Now remind me again, how are soul gems used in Morrowind? Because I have in my head Oblivion's mechanics for them.
They're basically
the
same. Like you enchant or you capture souls in them, and then you can use those souls to recharge magical items. The only thing is magic items recharge over time in Morrowind, whereas in Oblivion they didn't. So soul gems have a bit less of a purpose, but they're essentially the same. You can also use them to create new magic items as normal.
Makes sense.
I don't I don't know why that guy attacks. But like, as soon as she comes around this corner, that one guy will attack. And he's just a dude with a loot.
Oh.
I don't know.
But he doesn't
why.
have any loot because he's dead.
No. It's like no one else in this room will attack me. Like, she's perfectly okay with me. She's just some guy. Although she might attack my friend.
The ghost?
Maybe. No, I don't think it's a ghost. I think it was her. I don't know. That's weird. The other two people in the room just won't do anything. They'll just stand here.
Could that be randomized too?
No, they're always the same people.
Hmm.
They're members of the House Telvanni.
Hmm.
But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna quick save because this is the danger area.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh no, we're not done yet.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, he's got a warhammer. Where's my...
Well, you had some paralyzed arrows.
Where is my scroll of hellfire? Oh man, we triggered the ghost too? Alright, fine.
Ah, the ghost is so determined.
Get out of here, ghost.
Whew.
Alright, so this guy... Where's my other powerful spells? Yeah, I bought some scrolls of this too. Frost damage, 35 to 60 points on touch.
He's a scary one.
Yes, he is. Where is my... I need a lot of health, like, immediately. Drink like a million potions. There we go. So yeah, this guy was the only enemy that really... What? Sometimes when
Oh,
ghosts...
he was Dremora.
Yes, there is a Dremora in here. We get a Daedra Heart, which is very valuable and very rare. And a Dwarven Warhammer. Cool. We got stuff. And yeah, sometimes when ghosts die, they will like leave their particle effects behind. As you can see here. But yeah, the Dremora was pretty much the only guy that actually like worried me about this whole dungeon. Because he'll spawn with like a random dwarven weapon. And so he is actually kind of a threat.
Mm-hmm.
He can also
I
summon
never
a
realized
ghost
you
helper.
could use lanterns like that.
Yep. Lanterns and torches, you can just hold them. Also, this lady is trapped behind her ghost. There we go. That's really the biggest issue with summoning or just like having people helping you attack and fight enemies is the fact that they get in the way.
Yeah.
Especially in narrow corridors like that. And so they'll just like, they'll stand in front of you, they'll get in your way, and then if you try and attack something, you'll accidentally hit them, and then everything goes wrong, and it's terrible.
Is there friendly fire?
Oh yes, friendly fire is always on.
Mm.
That's just the entrance. Okay. Alright, almost done. We got a couple things more to kill. Like this skeleton right here. I want to hit him with a fireball. Oh, okay. Fine.
You will not.
Oh, there's a ghost here too. I thought that was my ghost friend. I'm just having no luck with the dice rolls today. There we go.
It's really not as scary as the atmosphere of the Iliad ruins, but still disturbing in its own right.
Well, yeah, this is all like Dunmer architecture. Ancient Dunmer architecture. This is what all their tombs look like. The scattered bones are kind of an interesting touch.
It's kind of strange to think that these skeletons then must be Dunmer skeletons.
Yeah, very likely. Same with the ghosts. That's why they're ancestor ghosts.
Yeah, that's weird. You kind of just assume they're all human.
Yeah, more or less.
What truly separates the human and the dumb, though?
There's one more guy up here. This is actually the guy that we're looking for. And he goes down.
Not particularly tough.
Yeah, he goes down like a chump. And then the lady that we're fighting with says, "We've come here. We've done what we came here to do. Blah blah blah. I will stay here and take care of a few details." Suspicious. Yeah, he summons a bone walker and it'll attack you, but if you kill him before the bone walker can really do anything, it'll just desummon itself. It's a really crappy ring, but I will.
Is that true in general? Do conjured creatures die with their host?
Yes, they do. So generally, if you can kill the host before the summoned creature starts becoming a problem, then it's just no big deal. I want obsidian intervention. He's got some grief. And since our alchemy skill is higher, we can actually see what the rest of the effects that grief has.
Yes.
We actually know what it does now.
But that won't stop us from drinking it, will it?
He's got some crates of silver weapons, but we don't really need those, and some steel armor, which would be nice if I was using heavy armor. Other than that, there's really not much else of interest up here or around.
But at least we finished the quest.
We did finish. So now I can just teleport back to... Where does this take me? This takes me to Nisus. Ah, yes. Perfect. And this reminds me, the last time we were here, we talked to someone whose pants were stolen.
That's right, in the river, right?
They were stolen by this man. That Swit couldn't put them on without help. I admire you. I still admire you. Nope. Okay, I'll just give you money then. Here, take money. No, really? Come on. No. Fine. Have another 100. There. Give me the dumb pants. It was a stupid joke anyway. Yes, it was. Let's resolve this quest while we're here, too.
Might as well. I'm sure those pants aren't worth 210 gold or whatever you just paid for them.
Not really. But hey, at least this guy can come out of the river. He's probably very, like, wrinkly and pruny now.
I imagine.
I can keep his pants, though.
It's tempting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Take your pants. He gave us...
what did
he gave us 3 Hackalo leaf. It's an alchemy ingredient. It restores fatigue. That's about it. Quest complete. Achievement unlocked. Pants. I wish Morrowind had achievements.
One day, maybe.
One day.
It's conceivable now that it's...
There must be a mod out there for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Where the heck do I need to go? I need to go to Aldrin. That's where I got this quest from.
Where would you like to
I got it from Perseus Mercius.
Perseus.
The greatest fighter in the world. Halfway to level 4.
Oh my god, only level 4. Oh my god.
Yeah, having halfway decent gear makes pretty much all the difference.
I guess gamers are just so much more patient back in the days of Morrowind.
That's not where I want to go. Yeah,
Unless they were
it's
mean,
really
in
true.
which case.
Games were a different beast back in those days.
How can I help you?
Oh, yes. I have defeated Vass. He gives us 250 gold and promotes us to Protector.
Was that our first promotion?
No, we've had several promotions. That's probably like the 3rd or 4th by now.
Oh.
I need someone to find the murderer and outlaw Nerer Benaran. An outlaw band in Sargon. Oh, I think I know where that is.
Does the Fighters Guild quest line actually materialize into any overarching plot? I can't remember.
Not really, no. It's basically you're a mercenary, go do mercenary things.
Yeah. That was kind of how it was in Oblivion too, right? Was there a Fighters Guild plot?
There was, yeah. It was had to do with the. It had the whole thing where it's like you drank the hist sap. You had to go join the Blackwalled company or whatever to find out what they were doing, that they were up to no good. And then you drank the hist sap and you went and slaughtered a village of goblins, only to later find out that you were high as hell and you actually just murdered a bunch of innocent people.
I don't think I ever did the Fighters Guild quest.
It was actually kind of interesting, but at the same time it was kind of meh comparatively.
Yeah.
Like you've got like the Mages Guild on one hand and you've got the Dark Brotherhood on the other hand. So
Both
it was just kind of like
Yeah.
Going to Vivek because there's some other business I have to take care of. The last time that we were here, we were in St. Delen, and there was a man there who was invisible.
That's right.
He said that a wizard cursed him and made him invisible. So I'm going to go deal with that. But first I need to get to the Telvanni canton in Vivek. Which means I need to
Work Lurkers brings up Manny Marco.
Yes, Manny Marco, indeed. He was an interesting villain, kind of underutilized, I think.
Yeah.
Like they hyped him up the entire time that you played through the Mages Guild quest, and then you actually fought him, and he was just like a dude.
Yeah, and he was kind of a pushover, honestly.
He really was, yeah. Especially because the character that I joined the Mages Guild with was basically a fighter.
Right.
So I just walked up to this mage and just beat the crap out of him with like a stick.
Yeah.
And walked away.
They really did build him up. Like he was very notorious throughout that entire quest line.
And it's funny because then the Elder Scrolls Online came out and Mannimarco is actually like the villain in that.
Really?
Yeah. Like it actually takes place like in the Second Age or whatever when he was like around and doing stuff. Like his rise to power kind of thing.
That's interesting.
So it even like builds him up as even more powerful, and then it's just kind of a giant letdown in Oblivion.
Yeah.
But then you
it was Oblivion.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could say that about Oblivion in general.
Right.
Oblivion.
And that's
the
the Mage's quest, which was probably the best.
It was one
maybe
of
the best quest line.
I think Dark Brotherhood was probably the best. I think most people agree that Dark Brotherhood was the best.
I think so too. It's the one that stayed with me longest, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, we need to come here and talk to this guy. He is a mage. We can buy spells from him. But we don't really need any spells right now. Instead, we need to talk about Fevin Rallin. Oh no, that's him.
Of course we do.
Who do we need? Oh, we need to talk about Cassius Olcinius, or Olcinius. Of course I made him invisible. Did he tell you why? He asked me to. Haha. He owes 400 septums. I guess I can pay that.
This is the invisible guy?
Yeah. Alright.
Man, how much of a dick do you have to be to just punish someone with invisibility?
That's wizards.
Yeah, I guess so. Or let's make it racist. That's elves.
That's true. I'm pretty sure that the guy that he turned invisible was an Imperial.
See? Race war, Vardenfell.
Yep. I was at work the other day and there was a crossword puzzle I was doing because I was bored, and one of the clues was God, what was it? It was like a a derogatory term for a non-country dweller or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I took country to mean like actual like country, like Canada, for example.
Like a nation.
Yeah. And then all I could think of was like the Dark Elves in Morrowind calling you Outlander everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But it wasn't right.
Well, you know, in a better world, it would have been right. So, sorry.
Yeah, I know. And then I found out the actual answer was townie. Like
oh.
Townies, as in, like, not country as in nation, country as in countryside.
Right.
Haha.
Still kind of a hard clue. I wouldn't have got it.
It was a tough one, yeah. Didn't really make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, we're back at St. Dylan.
My time is precious.
Oh. Then this guy talks to us already. He has nothing of value and no gold to speak of.
What's this about?
Just a grateful heart.
And that's this guy right here. But thankfully, his dad owns the shop back here.
Oh.
And I already talked to him once. But if you talk to him again and mention his son, he repays the debt to us and with an extra 100 gold.
Well, that recoups some of the pants loss.
A little bit, yeah.
What's this about?
He also has an ordinator in his shop.
Move along.
Terrifying.
Or erotic.
Yeah. It all depends on what your tastes are, I suppose.
That's right. Fill in the blanks, viewers. I expect a full erotica by the end of this.
No. Oh, there's one of the cantons I haven't actually visited yet. I haven't been to the Redoran canton.
Why do you approach?
Probably for good reason.
I gave Hentis his pants. That's definitely the milestone in that journal.
I gave Hentis his pants. Yep.
Yep.
That was the end of the 4th day of Hearthfire. I gave Hentis his pants.
And so it shall always be known.
Yep.
Pants Day.
Pants Day. 4th of Hearthstone.
The Feast of Pants.
Wait, was that? Hearthfire, not Hearthstone. That is something else.
Are you still playing Hearthstone nowadays?
No, I haven't played it pretty much since the expansion came out. Because I didn't really feel like buying it, and I figured that like everyone would have all the new cards by yesterday.
Right.
So I was like, I don't really feel like dealing with this.
That's fair.
Still like jumping off the top of the cantons into the water. It saves so much time.
Makes you feel like you're gaming the game, you know?
A little bit, yeah. It's also just really satisfying. I have no idea what this is in the sky.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like a nebula, but I don't know why it's in the
Very
sky.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Viewers, again, with your erotica, submit a reason for... Wait, was that always... Was that in the original game, or is that added with the mod? The
What?
moons.
The moons? They were in the original game.
Yeah.
This is like a
Were
high-res
they?
version of it. Yeah, Morrowind has always had 2 moons.
Is that true for all of... Well, I guess it's a dumb question, but I don't remember seeing it in other Elder Scrolls games.
I guess it would be true for the other Elder Scrolls games, but
Huh.
I've never noticed before. I don't know if Oblivion had 2 moons. I don't think it did.
I don't recall seeing a moon
I'm pretty sure that base Morrowind had 2 moons.
Huh.
I could be wrong.
I'm sure it's referenced in the lore somewhere.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Several times.
Yeah. Where do I need to go? I need to go back up to the foreign quarter, unfortunately. There's no direct gondola from the temple to the foreign quarter. You have to transfer. Gondola transfer. Just that one extra step of tedium.
Morrowind.
Yeah, that's pretty much a Morrowind in a nutshell right there.
Oh, so Polkadot confirms Oblivion had 2 moons, which I guess probably would have come up in the Ornery too, but I don't remember. And Work Lurker says, didn't one of the moons fall, or was it a comet stopped in the sky by Vivek?
That was the Ministry of Justice, or the Ministry of Truth, whichever one is floating above the temple in Vivek here.
Speak, traveler.
That is specifically in Morrowind.
Hmm.